Boom! Hi guys, welcome back to Beyond Builder. Boom. So, where we last left off, we were in the brain center and we talked to some wonderful, crazy people that weren't remotely weird at all. So, I think our quest basically was we were going to kill all monkeys, but first let's just check the last few things.
Speak to Bree, sweetheart. There are enough bumbling idiots in this room.
Is that reference to me? Oh my god, am I stuck here?
No.
Problem, we have problems. Okay. That is not clear at all. And I just wasted 2 bullets. Let's talk to Bree.
I won't answer you until you are dead.
Okay, well that wasn't necessarily that clear when you could have thought I was literally stuck there, and I was... And because I'm such a whiny brat, clearly I have to change everything for myself. So let's talk to Philip again.
Don't slip! It can get a little gruesome out there.
Out in here? Right,
okay then. Don't let me keep you.
Don't worry, you're the most specialist kid in the room. So, what we're going to do, we're going to kill some monkeys. That is warded off, right? Okay. So, I've never seen this before. I've never seen the door in this sort of archway. I think this archway is usually clear. And, oh, how you doing? So, let's set off and kill the monkeys. Wasn't here. We came to this. I guess we did. Cool. And we are dropping pretty much once more. So we went up here, right? That's the lower lab. Let's just check if there's any more monkeys up here. No. There's obviously an option to save the monkeys and possibly kill the scientists. But I picked the monkey one because, you know, I don't know if it doesn't necessarily make a difference either way. And the monkey one's just a bit easier, so there might be a balance issue with that. Probably like after this is finished, I'm pretty sure the mod maker is going to sort of say, "Let's take this outside, you fuckwit. Let's see you make a better mod." And I'm like, "No, I can't make a better mod," but you know. It's the small changes, you know. One thing I did want to bring up was the fact that, you know, you've got these companions, right, and I really love them. I really love Deadpan, although he might be the tallest guy ever conceived. Jesus Christ, how tall is he? How tall would he be in real life? Please tell me I didn't put a hole in. Yeah, how tall would he be in real life? He'd be like 6'6", because I think the character model is like 6 foot. He would be like the tallest guy ever. Okay, he's now become a sort of creepy guy now, just because he's so tall, and he's got a fucking chainsaw. This has turned into a horror movie. Yeah, and Kate too. The problem is, yeah, they're really good companions and stuff like that. The problem is, you know, I've actually, you know, when I've got them, I've been to a dead factory. I've been inside a dome which hadn't been opened in 200 years. I had been through the Colorado wastes. I had faced cannibals. I'd been to the Brotherhood base. I've been all these places, and these people haven't said one thing. Now, during like the actual New Vegas, Fallout New Vegas and stuff like that, you could always, say if this is Veronica or something like that, or this is Boone and stuff like that, you could ask them their opinions, and their opinions would be different. They would say something different, and that would add depth and add more to their character and how they would react to things, and would make the experience. It would give the experience a lot more depth. For example, Fallout New Vegas would be a pretty crap game if they didn't have the characters, but, you know, in Boulder Dome, arguably lots of things have opened, like a 200-year dome has opened for the first time and stuff like that, and these two have nothing to say about it. Now, on the other hand, I did read the forums, and I think Deadpan does react to some things, but the main events they don't react to at all. So, that's kind of a problem, but I suppose let's just ask, just to make sure I'm talking about.
What's next?
Yeah, okay, so I'd like to say, what's your opinion on the situation? Let's ask you.
Of course.
What kind of skills do you have? Let's talk about something else. In a nutshell, there's a few years during which it was legal to portray Santa Claus wearing red. I think it was okay though. Right. That's funny and all.
Onwards.
It's like doesn't really have anything to do with the situation. I mean, what do you think the fact that these scientists have been keeping monkeys? What do you think I should do? What do you think I should do? I don't know what to do. And you know, he would say one thing and she would say another thing, and that would add, you know, that would give the mod character. But for now, it's like. And that character problem sort of expands out through the whole mod, you know. We're in Colorado and stuff like that. And obviously that's like big area, and like the last big areas in Fallout. I realise they're mod makers, and they're supposed to leave them alone. They're just mod makers. They're not Bethesda or other things. But these things, the kind of the small things, were like, you know, the Mojave had this unique feel, and the Capital Wasteland had this unique feel. And I think some of you listening and watching disagree with me vehemently. You can't really deny that. And the problem with Colorado, it doesn't have that unique feel. It doesn't have a sort of mythology.
I'd criticize your gun safety, but I fear your response.
And that's just some small things I suggest and stuff like that. Like, give more character depth in how they react to the situation, because it's all about reactions rather than things that are happening. And give Colorado a mythology. Give it an overarching feel, which gives it something. And realize everything sort of revolves around Denver, and that's probably about it. So yeah, you're probably just liking this video over and over again and sort of disagreeing with my opinions, saying, "Oh God, John, I want to get the access codes. Continue on with the mission." And I'm like, okay, I'll do that right now. But I just wanted to say a few things, you know, because you know this is a. I like to think of myself as a mod reviewer, so I am reviewing the mod, unlike some people.
Ugh, my skin is itchy. What did you want to talk about?
Let's just check what I'm talking about is the right thing. So, Kate, where you from? You happy traveling with me?
It's fine with me for now. It's not like I have much else to be doing, or anywhere to call home. You like to explore.
You know what? I don't care. I don't care about you. I only care about how you react to the
Goodbye.
situation. So, that's just how I feel about things. And the suggestions I talked about, they're not like, you know, they're not scripting. They're not adding anything. They're the least simple scripting, and they're just basically adding things just to give a little bit more feel to the mod. So you got, oh fuck. Maybe this should have been a little bit more signpost. Yeah. Obviously, if I had the sensitive gas, which I think was given by Lester, I think it was, I would put it in there, and that would kill the monkeys, right? And once it got out, they would kill the scientists. So that wasn't signposted at that point. Not to mention the fact that I don't even know where the so-called prong is, where you meant you disabled monkeys. So I realised, you know, this mod was delayed quite a few times, but on the other hand, you know, a little bit of balancing and bug checking, maybe for just a couple of months, might have done the world of good. I mean, I haven't even got hold of the weapons yet, but the weapons haven't had such a good reception on the message boards for Nexus. But I've been a bit too critical in the mod, you know. So I only have a small lifeline left. So yeah, let's talk about the good things about this. I like the fact that no one else is capable of doing this. No one else is capable of creating a large quest mod with things to do and things to explore and things to this. There has been quest mods in the past, but they've mostly been linear or just a big white elephant. I'm thinking of Mothership Zeta. You know, I just thought it's like that's the point where everyone can do. Yeah, where anyone could do anything with the Gek and shit. How come all the computers are locked? Yeah, Mothership Zeta was where anyone could really do anything with the. This is not actually fun at all. I forgot it was like a nightmare to actually play this. There's an argument I might have enjoyed this a little bit more if I didn't record it. Oh my god. That's the thing, there's just so much shit. Right, there's another thing where I could have placed it. What am I looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the monkeys, right? So... there's one there. Oh, we're traveling again. Christ. So these where the monkeys are? Right. It's pointing to a dead corpse. Okay, maybe there's a monkey in there. Okay, great. There's a monkey in here? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna play the sensitive gas sooner or later. Yeah, as I was saying, there was a point where, you know, everyone has limitations in terms of everyone's limited by the GEC and their own scripting skills. But there's a point where you think if you become the master of the GEC and you become a master of scripting, you think the sky's the limit, right? And Mothership Zeta is the sort of the epitome of that, as it were. Unfortunately, Mothership Zeta is not that fun to play. It's that kind of thing where you think, okay, what's missing once you know how to do everything with the GEC and you're doing everything like that? It comes to the point where you have to know how to make a good game. And that's the difference between this mod and, say, like a big mod like Mothership Zeta and stuff like that. There is some instinct there. There is some instinct designed how to create something fun and enjoyable and something compelling to play through. An RPG. Where Mothership Zeta is just sort of linear sort of thing where it just shows off and tries and shows it does everything possible, while at the same time actually limiting player involvement. While at the same time this not only has player involvement, but it's actually quite fun and, you know, has quite good voice acting and everything sort of works together in a way. There's just a few problems, right? But most of the problems are easily solvable and, you know, are my own problems. So, I mean, I'm enjoying this, and at the end of the day I want to see what happens. So, let's go and kill some monkeys. I don't know, but there's a few things where, like, the quest structure is a bit confusing and stuff, and there's a point where, you know, where do bugs cross over with bad game design? I mean, it's not bad game design, but I'm saying where do bugs cross over where with just that's what it was intention that was meant to be, and it just doesn't play that well for me. You know, you can't sort of, it's like trying to untangle things. Oh, here's another thing. Anyway, that's my review so far. Kill him. There's like fucking a million of them. Any more? Probably some outside. And that'll be all I'm dead. And that'll be the quest completed. I think I've got a little feeling that we're approaching the end now.
You asked for it. Now you're gonna...
I don't think there's many... what's the word? World spaces left. Go, Deadpan, go! I'm gonna get a letter from Pete after this. I think we're done.